And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first and taken away by Ellis. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Going up strong. Anthony hungry to carve out his spot here in the league.
Pass to Irving. Stockton sets the screen for Irving. Now, here is Chamberlain. He's covered by Yao. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. So we'll see Wilt Chamberlain go to the line here. That's on Yao Ming. The 76ers shooting their first foul shot of the night. Stockton against Ellis. Outside, Kobe. Yao with a screen on Harden. Lets it go from the wing. Kobe with the bucket. Bryant's got his second basket of the night.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Anthony against Irving. Beasley with it. He's been a reliable scorer. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Harden sets the pick for Stockton. Pass to Chamberlain. Pocket two. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot. Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
So for New York, their last game a win against Miami.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Here's Ellis. John Stockton making his last shot. Now Ellis. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Kobe. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night.
Kobe Bryant at the line.
And he makes the first. And Kobe drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Harden with a screen on Ellis. Stockton the pass to Şengün. Back to Stockton. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Woo. Right now they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
The Knicks leading by 5. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Anthony can't hit. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Barnes comes in for Michael Beasley.
Anderson.
So it's the Knicks now. It's a 3-point game. Anderson, a screen on Harden. 5 on the clock. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Credit to Anderson for making use of that power and to get it through with the foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That free throw good from Anderson. The 76ers trail by 6. Harden sets the pick for Stockton. Anderson against Chamberlain. Pass to Şengün. And here is Irving. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Harden can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Bryant. He's coming off a 31-point game against Miami. Over Harden. The shot by Kobe, no good. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Stockton kicks to Harden. Anderson with the block.
And how about the denial there by Anderson? He anticipated that shot and embraced it.
They set the screen. Ellis, that's good. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Knicks?
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
The offensive rebound and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Chris Anderson.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
Philadelphia shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Ellis. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Anthony's shot is off. And so Harden will bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 6. Oh, good with the triple.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Here's Lin. Outside Anthony. A 3-ball. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds in this game.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Embiid inside. Covered by Barnes. And Embiid gets it to go.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Outside Anthony. Over Irving. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Harden against Bryant. Harden gets the bucket.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
Outside Bryant from downtown. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin. And now that's 11 points for Kobe Bryant. Stockton's shot is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Stockton against Lin. Outside, Kobe. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Yao checked in for Anderson. Lynch comes in for Matt Barnes. Beasley's checked in for Anthony. And it's Stevenson in for Kobe. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the 76ers. Edgecombe with it. He's guarded by Stevenson. That one goes. Count it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
The Knicks head coach and I were able to chat. We talked about Joel Embiid specifically and what he wants his team to do against him. And coach said, I want us to make life difficult for him. Every time he catches it in the post, I want us to push back and be physical with him. If he's out on the perimeter, I want to put a hand up on every single shot. Let's see if coach's message resonates. Back to you, Kev.
Thank you, Allie. Ilgauskas is checked in for Philadelphia. Both shots good from the stripe. So, Craig, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Here's Lin. John Stockton making his last shot. Some nice passing by New York here. Lynch's shot is good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
The Knicks leading by 5. Now here's Lynn. No scoring in this one. Edgecombe with it. Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Stevenson. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Now it's just a 3-point New York lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now Beasley. He's covered by Irving. Beasley, the pass to Lynn. Stevenson outside. Shoots over Embiid. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever. Play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
Jackson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. James Harden comes in for Stockton.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Yao. Yao draws the double over Ilgauskas, and the Knicks good for 2.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Now here's Embiid. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit. Rebound by Yao Ming. New York leading by 5. Outside, Lynn. Pass to Yao. Here is Lynch. Edgecombe with the steal. Jackson in the corner. And here's Embiid. Ilgauskas a screen on Lynn. Harden, that's good.
Fighting for those points. The beard playing tough.
And so Lynn will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
2 on the clock. No good from Yao. Kobe Bryant getting... done for the New York Knicks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
The 76ers trail by 3. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Ilgauskas on the floor. Embiid is out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Harden in at the point guard position.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Pass to Harden from outside the arc. The rebound by Anderson. New York leading by 5. Stevenson with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. Stevenson drives in. Oh, and the cut by Stevenson.
And this... awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And the foul called on Deshaun Stevenson. That is his first foul of the game. Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Substitution, number 33, Justin Edwards.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Clock at 6.
Come get it.
Harden against Ellis. Harden, no good.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ballgame.
Harden against Ellis. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Now here's Harden. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Detroit.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Now Ellis. James Harden missing on the 3. Anthony on the wing, covered by Ilgauskas. And it goes down 2 points. Anthony's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid, too tough inside.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. To the right side. And Ilgauskas kicks to Embiid. Pass to Edgecombe. Now, here's Ilgauskas. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anderson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Ellis. And again, it's New York.
That's about as good of a look as you're going to get. Nice execution.
The 76ers trail by 9. Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Embiid, covered by Beasley. And now Stevenson on the floor all by himself.
An agile play to get his hand. There and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Harden against Ellis. Embiid inside the line. The 76ers again can't hit it. Knicks on offense. Big stretch here going 10-2. Harden against Ellis. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got his third assist on the night.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Checked in for the Knicks. Then for the 76ers, Şengün's checked in for Embiid, and Irving subbed in for Edwards. And so Harden will bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 14-point game. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Good on the bucket.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping him.
Harden against Ellis. The wide open look here for Anthony, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Harden with it. Picked up by Kobe. Pass to Edgecombe. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Shot from the top of the key. Edgecombe, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bryant finds Ellis. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
John Stockton, he's checked in for Edgecombe. Now, here is Irving. He had 10 points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit.
Oh, yeah, and he was piling up the blocks, too, 4 of them. And it's about more than just that number. It's about getting into shooters' heads.
Here's Stockton. 23 points for him the last game against Detroit.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside Anthony shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. The 76ers trail by 12. No good from Irving.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. For the Knicks, Yao, he's checked in for Anderson. Gian Lin comes in for Michael Beasley. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Ellis. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Edgecombe's checked in. Pass to Ilgauskas. Now Şengün. Here's Edgecombe. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. You could be coming off 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is so much detail position by position.
Now here's Lynn. Nothing on the board. 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the elbow. Here's Yao. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside Anthony. Sinks the three-pointer. Anthony's got 14 points for the game.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Here's Kobe. Oh, and a jam by Kobe.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Here's Stockton. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
New York leading by 18. And here is Lynn. Scoreless thus far. Kobe passes to Yao. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And New York making a change here. Stevenson's checked in.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Pass to Yao. Over Ilgauskas. And Yao gets it to go on the assist by Lynn. Yao's got his second bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. They set the pick. Here's Bryant. It's rebounded by Şengün. The 76ers trail by 16. Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer. It adds another dimension to their offense.
Such a wide-open look. Edgecombe's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Pass to Yao. Over Ilgauskas. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Yao's got 6.
And this is where you feed Yao, because almost no one is going to be able to block it.
Here's Ilgauskas. Basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists now in this one.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to it.
Now here's Lynn. He has yet to score. Here's Yao. That one off the back iron and out. The 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Şengün. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Stevenson. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked by Stevenson. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Chamberlain comes in for Ilgauskas. And it's James Harden in for Edgecombe. 51 seconds left here in the second. Kicks it out to Harden. Chamberlain a screen. 2 seconds left. Harden strong to the rim.
This is Harden's specialty. He's excellent at gutting through contact on the drive.
Now Lynn. Pass to Kobe. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 18.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6. Here's Kobe. There's a screen. And it is good! The buzzer!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films at you. And stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Jerry Sloan. They've got Matt Barnes. Ellis is out there with Stevenson. Then there's Beasley, and it's Anderson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's his first trip to the line.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
At the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Beasley drops both of them. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 18. Pass to Şengün. And here's Chamberlain. He's covered by Anderson. Anderson with the block. And now the fast break. Stevenson with the ball. Oh, and the dunk by Stevenson.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now, here is Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
When you talk about guys who just know how to play the game, Stockton at the top of that list.
The 76ers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
A phenomenal floor general. Stockton is a prototypical point guard who excels at making his teammates better.
And he can't hit the second. New York leading by 20. Here's Beasley, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Stevenson. Stockton dishes to Chamberlain. Back to Stockton. Yep, that one goes in there. Stockton's got 14 points for the game. New York's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Back to Ellis. And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Ellis surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Anderson a screen on Hart. Stevenson.
Excellent defense by the big man Chamberlain, really making his presence felt there.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
New York leading by 18. Stevenson outside. Down low. And stolen by Chamberlain. Pass to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. That's now 8 points for James Harden.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
Ellis kicks to Stevenson. Over Harden. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Stevenson's got 4 this quarter.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
And a fast break now for New York. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
The Knicks leading by 18. Now here's Ellis. He's got 6. It's Beasley on the wing. Over Irving. No good from Beasley. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He would... is trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. checked in for Anderson. That's Bryant in for Beasley.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One.
You throw good, James Harden. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, this supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Now here's Harden. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. But 3. The 76ers with another miss. And Zarellis will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Kobe. Stolen by Harden. Harden going all the way.
Just superb work in transition. This is where he really becomes an absolute problem.
Stockton against Ellis. And here's Bryant for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties, and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back to you.
You just won a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allen.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Stevenson. He's got 13. Shot clock at 6. Now, shot is off. The 76ers trail by 20. Pass to Stockton. Knocked loose. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
For the Knicks, Lynch, he's checked in for Barnes. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Deshaun Stevenson. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Ellis. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Chamberlain with the basket.
And this is Stockton's bread and butter, slicing the defense apart with his passing. A pick-and-roll master.
Pass to Yao. Over Chamberlain. No good from Yao. The 76ers trail by 18. Harden surveying the D. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Outside Anthony. Now against Chamberlain. Bryant outside. Over Harden. Uses the glass to drop it in. Bryant's got 27.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Stockton sets the screen for Harden. Stockton passes to Harden. The shake. And there's the drive.
What a game from Harden. Filling it up. James, everyone knows this man is just a gifted scorer.
Lin with it. Still yet to score. And here's Kobe for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Inside. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Stockton. Stockton's got his 6th assist on the night.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Now here's Kobe. 27 points for him. There's a good screen. Goes up on the high post. Doesn't go that time. The 76ers trail by 16. Irving attacking. And a missed layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
To the paint. Here's Yao. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Stockton with it, and it's Lynn picking him up. Three-pointer by Embiid. Knicks with the rebound. Yao's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The shot's good. Bryant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Pass to Chamberlain. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Chamberlain got 11 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Stockton against Land. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Buries it from three-point range. Kobe's got 12 points in just the second half.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Chamberlain takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Chris Anderson is checked in for Yao. Then for the 76ers, Ilgauskas is checked in for Chamberlain. Edgecombe comes in for Irving. And it's Wesley in for John Stockton. Now here's Lynn. Still without a basket. And that one's good, Anthony.
It's striking to see how quick Anthony's release is. Ball's only in his hands for a split second.
Pass to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Ilgauskas' screen on Anthony. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Off target from three-point range.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Wesley against Land. And Wesley pulls it down. The 76ers trailed by 19. Harden outside. Pass to Embiid. 52 seconds left in the third. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 22 is their biggest lead. And here is Lynn. Anthony on the wing. Shoots over Edgecombe. Anthony's shot is off. Pass to Edgecombe. The Knicks pull it in. Anderson's.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
18 feet out. Anthony can't hit. Harden right side. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Kobe Bryant making things happen for the Knicks. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. New York leading by 19 points. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Irving, Alperen Sengun out there with Embiid. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 5 down low. Pass to Irving. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Beasley.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas. Using that reach to just hammer it down.
Free throw good, Ilgauskas. Now Ellis. Stevenson outside. There's the screen. Shot, high post. Hits the front of the rim and out. The 76ers trail by 16. Outside Irving. Over Beasley. And Julius Irving, the basket on the assist by Edgecombe.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Yao. Over Ilgauskas. Yao misses. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Irving dishes to Ilgauskas. Here's Edgecombe. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Yao Ming. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action.
The previous play is under review.
Real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen to New York's head coach talking to his team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And the first one drops. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Knicks leading by 13. To the inside. Here's E. Good D by Embiid.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Edgecombe with it. Guarded now by Michael Beasley. Shoots a fader. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ilgauskas against Ellis. Here's Yao. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Part of what makes Yao so dangerous, he doesn't have to be right inside to score.
Pass to Ilgauskas. On the wing, Irving. Over Stevenson. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so Ellis will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Yao. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Ilgauskas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Irving. He gets that one.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Pass to Yao. Now E. Hits the jumper in space.
Oh, good work by Yao, spotting the open man. That isn't usually a big part of what he does.
Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Embiid. And it's in there. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. With the step back. There's the pick. Here's Ellis. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Well, Ellis likes the mid-range game. He's got that shot dialed in.
Here's Edgecombe. Rebound by Yao. The Knicks leading by 13. On the wing, Stevenson. He's covered by Irving. Yao with a screen on Irving. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Embiid with the steal. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Stevenson. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish you could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Anderson comes in for Yao. And Carmelo Anthony subbed in for Gian Leon. Chamberlain's checked in for the 76ers. Şengün with a screen on Ellis. 6 on the shot clock, and he gets the bucket.
Set him up, and Şengün executed the pick and roll to perfection.
New York's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Now here's Ellis. Beasley outside. Misses the three. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Irving. Over Stevenson. No good from Irving. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Anthony driving inside.
And what a take from Anthony, using his athleticism on that one.
Here's Edgecombe. Connects on the foul line jumper.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
For New York, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. For 3, Beasley. The 76ers trail by 11. From the high post, and Julius Irving, the basket on the assist by Edgecombe. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ellis, the pass to Carmelo. Stevenson outside. Back to Anthony for 3. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And New York making a change here. Lyons checked in. James Harden, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Stockton comes in for Edgecombe. Now here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside Irving. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Harden outside. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Anderson with the block. Anthony, the pass to Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But great, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Stockton finds Embiid. Chris Anderson pulls it in. Anderson's got his 16th rebound on the night. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Embiid against Beasley. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Matt Barnes is checked in for New York. And the 76ers also making a change. Şengün's checked in. And Philadelphia has possession. 15-point game. Pass to Stockton. Here's Chamberlain. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Ellis. Takes it off the glass. Ellis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Stockton with a screen on Anthony. Irving passes to Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Now here's Ellis. Outside, Kobe. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
He throw good. James Harden.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Yao checked in for Anderson, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Monte Ellis. Now here's Lin. Anthony right side. Puts up a three. Knocks down the three.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He knows every possession is critical now. It's time now to present our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Now, Bryant, following the miss by John Stockton from deep. Kobe with it. Here's the teardrop. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The 76ers trail by 17. Stockton with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Şengün. Puts it up from 12. Barnes rips down the rebound.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced them into a really tough shot. Tried to fade away, but just couldn't pull it off.
Now here's Kobe. From 18 feet away. And finished off by Yao.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for New York.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kobe Bryant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Embiid after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Dow with the block. Bryant in the post. He's guarded by Bryant. Oh, and the jam by Kobe.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now, here's Ilgauskas. Another miss by Philadelphia. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. Pass to Yao. Outside, Kobe. Now Lin. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.